Okay, alright, we got the perfect setup. Okay, first off, I'm gonna start this video off by saying that this song by Hormari Juino is absolutely mid. The song is mid. Lose Control, Dancerush, One More Extra Stage. The song is so mid, and I will explain to you very quickly. This is the same artist in mostly the same game, has made songs like and other songs such as, well, this is a remix, but it goes hard. It goes hard. Goodness. And then outside of Dancerush, you have and lastly okay, now that we got that out of the way, if you've heard the song Lose Control, you would see how painfully mid it is compared to all these bangers made by the same artists. Okay, that's out of the way. Now, we're going to review and analyze my One More Extra Stage Sparkfest 2023 After Party sight read clear with only one miss, which is absolutely insane. And I don't know if this is for certain. I mean, because it would be impossible to figure it out, but I usually grind events as soon as they happen. So I got to the extra stage as soon as I could. So I might possibly have been the first person to clear this extra stage, to like actually clear it, not to clear it, which some people, they just fail the song and unlock it later. I actually cleared it with the sight read with no reference, no help, no guide at all. Because usually people upload the chart on Twitter and then some people look at the chart and be like, oh, that's what it's going to be. No, this was 100% sight read and I cleared it first try. Almost full comboed, which is actually insane. So, we'll look at the chart. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh.
One more extra stage.
We'll look at the video. The video's pretty good. That's me, by the way. That's me. That's me. You only get 3. Well, technically you get 2 misses. The third miss, you fail the song completely. So let's look at the chart as a whole. No commentary. What a chart this is. I assume that anybody who isn't like a diehard Dancerush player is just gonna fail so hard because there's so many patterns that are just pure and utter pain. As a score oriented player, I am honestly in shock. Looking at this again, I'm in shock that I was able to not only sight read, but to do most of those patterns without the pad screwing up in any way whatsoever. The only thing I missed was a very, very finicky pattern, which I will get to. One miss, by the way, one miss. So yeah, so let's go back. Let's lower the volume a little bit, and now we will talk about it. So, of course, I was grinding through the event. I was playing a little bit to warm myself up because I came from work and I was like, all right, I'm going to get ready for this. So this was my last credit before it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to fail this time. And I wanted to make sure that the pad was working as good as it can, because sometimes the pad is so finicky. One day it works, the other day it doesn't work. It's a pain. So, to test out the pad, actually, which was, in hindsight, the worst song to pick, because Act Now is nothing like Lose Control. It was literally the complete opposite of Lose Control. I should have played like another song with those kinds of patterns. But it was kind of alright because I was able to do the triplets, making sure that I can do stuff like that without the pad like messing me up for no reason. So that's what I was doing. I played literally until that part, and then after I was full comboing the whole song, obviously. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm ready. When they're all in the same area like that, it gives me so much anxiety. See, look at that 220 combo, and I'm like, alright, I'm Gucci, bro. It's time to start this up, bro. I'm ready. Okay. So there's that. I'm like, wow, I did it. Wow, I cleared it. Sparkfest. Even though the Sparkfest was kind of like whatever. The after party was good. The Sparkfest before was pretty But I was warmed up. I was ready. I was like, ooh, I've been here before, baby. Time to put another extra stage under my belt. Ooh, man. Oh, I am so godlike. I am so godlike. Oh, the sight read is just insane, dude. Oh, like most players. Oh my god, most players cannot even handle what this chart is, let alone a sight read. First try clear. Okay. Alright, so I'll be going like in and out of the video real quick. Oh, just to explain for all the new viewers, the one more extra stage is when you get to play the extra stage song, whatever, but you only can miss 2 times. If you miss 3 times, then you fail the song completely. And if you fail the song, then you have to play like 6 or 8 more times to be able to unlock the song, which is going to be 200 stars out of the 200 that you can collect in total. But then you can do discount missions to bring it down significantly. But that's not preferred, obviously. If you clear the song straight up, you unlock it without paying anything, which is 100% the best incentive to try your best and knock the song out. That's always been my goal ever since this started. I always wanted to clear it because it is such a huge challenge in this game. not just the game itself, but the pad that you have to play on it. It's just like a dice roll, and luckily the odds were in my favor. So with that said, I have major anxiety every time this happens because the pad can just screw me over at any point with any pattern, and then I just lose, even though I'm playing the chart exactly as it tells me to play it. But anyway, the chart starts off very easy. Right here. Oh my goodness. This pattern is so controversial because if this pattern is in any song, it automatically becomes a 9 or a 10, like Haster or Dopamine. I guess it's just that kind of pattern that people trip up on. And I would agree because sometimes I would do this pattern and it just doesn't register. Obviously, it's a shuffle, but you have to go back 2 times. But if you do it a certain other way, you can just leap in one full motion as long as you drag your foot as such. So you don't have to go back twice. You can just do a big jump, drag your foot, and it'll still count. So I said I was warmed up, but I wasn't expecting this. So I did a very lazy jump, and I was terrified that it wasn't going to be enough to register this second slide right here. Obviously, I stepped on the right note right there. But as soon as that passed, I was like, okay, I need to not be lazy. This is the extra stage, so I got to try my best here. And considering being a boss song, technically, I guess, the start is very, very, very easy. It's very easy. There's the pattern again. Easy, bomb. Oh, okay. This part. So you do like a shuffle, but then on the other shuffle, you have to go back. But when you're going back, you have to put your right foot on there and turn around and go. It's like you go twice backward again, like duh, duh. But when you go back, you have to step on that. So what I do is I just do a jumping running man. God in heaven, I would never play this chart as it shows, because if you try and play the chart as the game tells you, you are literally going to fail instantly because the game is so finicky that you have to think of cheese to get past stuff like this. So doing a jumping running man is a great way to take care of all this, because what I would do is I'm always at no point am I actually doing SpongeBob's or actually shuffling. It's all like jump, shuffling, and bouncing around and crossing my feet a lot too, and making sure that my feet are dragging so it gets like those slide patterns. That's what I'm doing the whole time. For any time I'm doing this, I am not playing traditionally, because if you play traditionally, you will fail automatically. Anyway, so I'm jumping, right? Jump, 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 shuffle, jump, 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 da 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 da, jump, jump, cross, jump, jump, and that's a SpongeBob. And then that part's easy. It's just a 6 step into. Luckily, you just have to step and then move inward, not like in out, you know. And then after that part, you got the down. Which, by the way, downs and jumps, if you miss any downs or jumps, they do not count as a bad. So you can miss as many jumps or downs as you want. Just do not miss any steps or slides or anything like that. Anyway. This part is easy. This part's easy. This part is very easy. Like I said, the beginning is very easy. That part's easy. In case people don't know. Oh, wait, I should probably explain, like, okay. So, yeah, you know, step, jump, 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 jump. jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, jump. So when I step my right foot on that one, what I do now is for this, I just do a jump shuffle, but my body is facing this way. So I'm looking this way. So I do a shuffle so that I technically don't have to go back and forth. I can just shuffle normally, and that will clear that pattern. That's what I did. And then after that is the single most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. Dear Lord, help me, please. So what this is you have to step both feet left and right, but then your right foot has to go back and then in, or rather you have to go in and then out. But when you go out, you have to step your foot on the left, which is unbelievably terrifying because I have nightmares dealing with these patterns. I will literally do it exactly as it tells me to, and then for some reason I just miss the combo, even though my foot goes back and then it goes back out. So I was terrified. But that's just this pattern alone. Just this. Until I saw this. Wait, that's the same pattern. Never mind. Until I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness. What in the world is that? Wait, okay, hold on. I have to process this. I didn't know it was switched. Okay, so this pattern, you have to both feet left and right. And then the right is a slide. But then the next pattern, your right foot has to hit back and your left is a slide. So how... Okay, first of all, just to point this out, I did this facing front. My head is facing to the screen. My body is facing to the screen. I wasn't sideways. Like I said, I'm not trying to do this as intended, because if you did, you would lose 100%. So what I did, I was standing facing forward. I jumped, I crossed my feet, and then I crossed my feet back so that my left foot is on the next right and my right foot, my legs never changed position. I didn't notice this at first. I thought it was just left, right, left, right, left, right. But it switches. I don't know how on earth you're supposed to do that normally. So I'm just facing forward. I jump. I cross my feet like really fast. And then I go back to the other pattern. That's what I'm doing this whole time. I can't believe that I was able to get it. Because that pattern is just insane. Especially with how far that goes out. At any moment, I could have just lost because my foot didn't go that far for the slide. Which is insane. So I'm moving on. And then on this one, you have the double. So you have to really make sure that your leg goes far enough, but you have to step on this as well. Which, again, I honestly don't know how I made it through half of these patterns, because at any point I could have just lost my combo for the most dumbest reason. So this part's insane as well. And then it does it again in reverse. So whatever I did back then, I just did the same thing with my other foot.
You're walkie poo.
Okay, I did. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. So yeah, it's basically the same thing in reverse, which wasn't too bad. I was having like a heart attack and I was like, holy moly, I can't believe I'm comboing this whole thing and I'm not even doing it correctly. And like, I've never seen anything like this. This pattern has never been a thing in any song before this song. And I was like, I can't believe that I'm clearing this. I can't believe that I'm full comboing this right now. It's absolutely insane. So it's basically the same thing but reversed. This part is easy. This part, seemingly easy, but at any point you could just mess up. Because how did I do this? Oh man, I did some cross shenanigans here. So I'm trying to remember. So this is easy. You just step back in, make sure your foot goes far enough, and then you step on the step. This, I believe, so I think I actually stepped with my left, but then I was crossing my feet. I was jump. So I step on my left, and then I cross jump and cross jump back and forth, I believe. Because what you're supposed to do is. Wait, what? Okay, I can't even explain how you're even supposed to do this normally. You step on your left foot. I don't know, which side are you supposed to be facing? You have to step back and then forward, but then your right foot, which is on the you, left pattern, step, foot, pattern, left. Left is on the right, right is on the left. This is already messed up immensely. All I can tell you is I jumped and crossed my feet just like before. That was a big theme, just jumping and crossing my feet and hoping that my feet go far enough so I get the pattern. And then this part right here, you pretty much do the same thing. So I turn my body over here, and I just do a normal shuffle, jump shuffle motion. Okay, hold on. Come on. Excuse me? The video really messes up right there? Okay, whatever. So yeah, you do the jump shuffle, and then at the end you have the double, so you have to go boop boop, but then there's a right. So as long as you do that same jump shuffle motion, you should be able to get it. When the pad is good and all that. When the stars align and the magic dice roll the right way. And then, yeah, the rest is just steps right here. You get a break after all that nonsense. This is like, literally, this is so easy. Oh my god. I couldn't believe how easy most of the song was, but it is just so easy to mess up at any time. This part, it's just, again, jump shuffling and crossing my feet. As long as you cross your feet when you're supposed to, and then step on the steps, or you can even just jump in place. You don't even have to shuffle, so to speak. But me, I shuffle so I can get the slides automatically. I had absolutely no issue with this part. I was like, oh man, I can't believe I get such a huge break after all that stuff that I endured. Still keeping the full combo, by the way. Super easy, jumping back and forth. Then that, bum bum bum, T-step, bum bum bum, but I'm just jumping, jump, dun 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 dun. I don't know if I was scared at this part or not, but judging by my score, this was halfway towards the song, and this was the kind of stuff that I was worried about, because even though it's so simple, you just at any point in time you could just get a random bad for no reason, even though you're doing that exactly, but it's just so much anxiety, even though things should be like super simple. So this is easy. I don't know if I was worried about it, but this whole section right here is just a huge break. Easy, SpongeBob. And what's funny about this is this like whole section right here, which is like 10 seconds long, my brain wasn't even processing this. I was just jumping in place. I see downs, I see steps. I'm like, okay, something big is about to pop up. So I gotta mentally prepare myself and not waste so much energy on this filler stuff. So when I was rewatching this, I completely forgot about this entire section that goes on for like 10 seconds. Up until when the song drops, and then that's when the stuff starts happening. So this whole part, it totally flew past my mind. This part's easy as well. And then here's the big drop. The big cajone. But it's actually not so big. This one, it's like a... Oh yeah, okay. So this one, you just jump shuffle. You just jump shuffle in the same direction. And you should get that. And then we have the pattern right here where you have... It's a cross. The right is on left and left is on the right side. So I just cross my feet and make sure that I set myself up for the 6th step right here. And then this part's easy. Just make sure you slide your foot. Jump, jump, jump. And there's that. Ba-ba-da. More of the same, just backwards. And this part's actually easy in hindsight. So the hard part doesn't get into the last part of the song. Oh, here we go. This part, hold on, let's check the video. Oh my god, it's so long. So this is the part of the chart where I messed up. I took my one and only bad. And as I said before, you know, you could just miss one at random. So we're going to slow this down hella just so we can... Hold on, wait. I can do the custom speed. No, that's not custom. Man. Okay, whatever. So... I'll explain it as it happens. This pattern, it originated and set me free. This is the part where you step on both feet, go in, step, in. And then after that, it makes you do a regular step. So that pattern is just like, it's the worst pattern in the world. It's the worst pattern in the world because you have to step, go in, go back out to land the step again, and then do that super fast. And at any point, you could just either not get the slide for some reason, even though you have to slide in and back out so you can get the next jump, which is what happened to me. I literally did everything exactly as the game says to do it. But for some reason, out of those 3 slides, I missed one. I obviously got all the steps, but for whatever one, I missed the slide in. And when I saw that, I was like, there's no way that I am going to lose this far into the song because of some stupid patterns that are not registering correctly. And I was super nervous. And I was also tired because doing all of those stuff while jumping around is very tiring. So let's look at it one more time. Here it is. Jump in, back out, jump in, back out, jump in, and then jump that, like that. And then you have the same stuff right here, which wasn't too bad. But since it all comes, you see, this is the same part as the beginning, but since it all comes all at you all at once, you're like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't mess this up. We'll just look at it. Yeah, it's the same thing. But you can mess up so easily. That's the biggest fear of it all. And the fact that I didn't mess up after I messed up, which blew, oh my, okay. Here's another thing to take note of. Now, I've been playing this game for 5 years. I know how I play. I have the judgment on. Every slow that you see is an intended slow because I'm actually going slow. If you at any point see a fast, that is the game saying, we're messing with you, bro. We're giving you that fast because Dancerush has an awesome mechanic. If you hit the note too early, like super early, you don't get that note. We're going to count it as a bad. And it's going to be a fast. In no point in my Dancerush career have I ever gotten a bad slow or a slow like intentionally. Wait, what am I saying? Sorry. never in my life have I gotten like an intentional fast. It's always slow. So any slow that you see is, the world is rotating as it should be. If you see a fast, especially at this end part, that is, holy moly, I almost messed up the song. I can't believe that the Dancerush gods have graced me with their presence and giving me a second chance at life. So I got a lot of fast towards the end, and I can't believe that I only missed one, because at any point I could have just messed up for no reason and I would have lost the song and I would have been heartbroken. But yeah, let's look at it back. This part, if you don't take care of yourself, you could get tired really quickly, which will ultimately make you fail this ending sequence right here. Oh my god! Oh my, no way, bro. Wow. So not only did I sight read it first try, I only got one bad, and I didn't get any goods, which is absolutely mind-blowing, because I got so many fast judgments. I thought, oh my god, I probably got like so many goods. I actually didn't notice that before. That is like the cleanest first try that you could ever have besides a full combo. I mean, any score that's 99 point whatever, that's going in the books. I don't have to play the song anymore. Wow. This song truly is something. But obviously, when you play it normally, it's not such a big deal because you don't have the 3 miss only and then you're done sort of gimmick. But man, the 411 combo, that's insane, dude. I can't believe that I did that. And what's funny too is that I tried to do it for my friends and then I failed, but mostly because the pad was like messed up, But then, I mean, if I play it normally, I could easily full combo this. But this chart is like insane. It's so insane. And the fact that the pad was good enough to bless me through this song when there are so many places to screw up. Oh man, I was so hyped, bro. You could hear me yelling after. Oh man, and then I get this beautiful end screen, which just validates all my hard work and experience playing this game for so many years.
See you next time.
And that's it. That is the review and analysis of that one time where I cleared the one more extra stage for the after party Sparkfest 2023 first try sight read clear full video. Whew, hope everybody liked it. Hope all you dance rushers are playing on good pads, and if you haven't done it yet, good luck on your one more extra stage, because 90% of players will probably fail it, not because they're bad, but because the pad is bad. Everyone have a good one. I'll see y'all later. This is Dark Mario 66. And don't forget to do the Dance Around / Dancerush event starting tomorrow. It's the best thing. I love Dance Around. It's the best game ever. It's better than Dancerush Stardom. That's a fact.